Hey friends, my name is Steve Guttenberg and I am the Audiophiliac, and tonight I'm going to tell you a story. This morning, probably, if you're watching this in the morning when I post these things. So, it's about the night, though, that I broke a very expensive cartridge. A $2,500 Hul Frog cartridge. And I was reviewing it. I did not own it, and that made it all the worse. So, the thing was... So I was playing records, having a good time. Everything was good. Great sounding cartridge. This was on a Linn turntable, my own Linn turntable with my own name, Arrow Tonearm. More about that in a second. And I'm playing records, and I go to pick up the record, the arm at the end of the side, and I pick it up, and just as I picked it up, I dropped it, and it went backwards. It kind of went to the outer part of the label and just sort of skidded around. And then I tried to pick it up again, and I dropped it again, and it went right into the label area. And then I got it, put it on the armrest, and I tried to get my composure back and thought, oh my God, and I'm looking at it, trying to see the diamond or the cantilever, and it doesn't look so good. But I put it on the record. Went to play the record again, it was toast. It was just really distorted. It was the fini. The cartridge was done. So the next morning, I called the importer, Stanalog, George Stanwyck, and I told him about my little tale of woe, and he said, no worries, send me the old one, the broken one, and I'll send you a new one. And he did. And I went on to write the review. And I don't know that I referred to this incident in the review. I really don't remember. But anyway, I remember the name of the review because it was for Listener magazine. And for Listener, reviews didn't just have the product name, but it actually had a title. And I called it 2,500 Clams for a Frog. I was really proud of that one. And I wound up buying the cartridge, possibly out of guilt. But anyway, I wound up buying this second cartridge, and but I'm thinking, how many cartridges have I destroyed in my life as a reviewer, or as just a consumer? And I can't think of any others. I don't think so. And I remember I went through, though, lots of cartridges. Before I was a reviewer, I was a salesman, and I remember I bought a Koetsu Black when Koetsus were just starting to get hot. I guess this is in the mid to late 80s. I had the Koetsu for about a year, and then I sold off the Koetsu, and I bought a Kaseki Blue, which I remember liking more than the Koetsu. And then I went through a series of Monster cable cartridges. I don't remember who was actually manufacturing the cartridges for Monster, but I think I had at least 3. They were really good, relatively affordable for high-quality cartridges. Where I went after that, I really don't remember. But I've owned a lot of cartridges. And breaking them, luckily not many. Possibly just that one, as far as I can recall. I probably owned 20. But cartridges are so delicate. Oh, and breaking the Frog led to me selling the Arrow Tonearm. The Arrow was a unipivot arm, very fiddly, very floppy, and it didn't have a cueing device, which was part of the problem, which always made me at least a little nervous. And after I destroyed the Frog, it made me a lot nervous. So I eventually sold off the name arm, and I bought a Graham Tonearm, which was also a unipivot, but a very well-behaved one with a cueing device. And I lived happily ever after. And I think, then my next table was my VPI Classic, which used a VPI Tonearm, which is also unipivot, but also very well behaved and has a cueing device. And that was that. And then I eventually got the table I have now, which is an SME Model 15. Which doesn't have a unipivot arm. It's a gimbaled arm with a very, very good cueing device. So, no more tragedies. But cartridges are breakable. You know, there's an old thing in the high-end audio world where cleaning ladies break more cartridges than anybody because they're cleaning and they accidentally whoosh, and it's over, you know. So a lot of cartridge manufacturers owe a lot to the cleaning ladies who have destroyed hundreds or possibly millions of dollars worth of like very expensive cartridges. Anyway, that's it. So if you've ever broken a cartridge or anything else, just suddenly, although cartridges are so much easier to break than, say, speakers or certainly amplifiers. Oh, I'll tell you one though. I blew up a Krell amplifier, which are not easy to break, but I shorted it, of course, accidentally, because I was reaching behind. It was a reach around, and I was hooking it up in the store, and I couldn't see what I was doing because it was behind. And when I turned it on, basically a mushroom cloud erupted from the innards of this 100-watt mono Krell. I'm kidding about the mushroom cloud, but you know, it just kind of smoke, sparks, bad things coming, and it was over. Another one, in that case, Dan D'Agostino, when I called him to tell him what I did, he was pretty cool about it, and as I recall. Anyway, but if you busted anything in your audiophile life, share your experiences in the comments section below. Oh, I don't have a music review. I thought I had a music review, but I actually don't have one. Anyway, so hope to see you guys again real soon. Thank you so much for watching.